Welcome, Cancer. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for October 2nd, 2025, on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Cancer, this week doesn't just feel like another stretch on the calendar, it's a pivot point. The cosmic spotlight is squarely on you, and you're stepping into an energy that demands clarity, courage, and no compromises. With the sun pulling focus on your sector of transformation and Pluto lending weight to your voice, you're not just thinking about change, you're enforcing it. The old hesitation you once carried is fading, replaced by a kind of no-nonsense decisiveness that others may not see coming. You're ready to cut through illusions, and if that means shaking the ground beneath someone else's comfort zone, so be it. This is not about being reckless, it's about being honest. The universe has been pushing you through cycles of healing, and now that you've processed the hardest parts, you're equipped to see what's no longer serving you. The number vibration of the moment hints at the master energy of 33, conscious growth through trial. This is about graduating from a version of yourself that tolerated too much and expected too little. Now you're drawing the line, declaring that half-hearted connections, unfair deals, or manipulative dynamics have no seat at your table. Expect others to react. Some will call you cold or self-centered, but this is just projection. You're simply standing in a new awareness of your worth, and it rattles those who once benefited from your silence. On the emotional front, your heart is in warrior mode, but not because you've grown hard. Quite the opposite, your empathy has sharpened. You know what real connection feels like now, and you won't accept anything diluted. If you've been tangled in a love dynamic where uncertainty or secrets clouded the path, this is the week clarity slices through. A revelation is on its way, whether it's discovering hidden motives, unspoken feelings, or finally catching the truth about where you stand. This doesn't necessarily spell an ending, but it does set the stage for an ultimatum. All in, or nothing at all. The energy is also intense around family and close bonds. You've been holding your tongue for a while, maybe for the sake of harmony, but it's reached the breaking point. Long-suppressed truths are ready to spill, and although the conversations could be uncomfortable, they're unavoidable. You can no longer be the peacekeeper at your own expense. If someone has taken advantage of your generosity, financially, emotionally, or both, the veil lifts now. The cards whisper about hidden resources, debts unspoken, or money tied up in secrecy. Be alert. You may uncover that funds or assets connected to you have been tucked away by others. What surfaces might trigger anger, but remember, exposure is power. Once you see the truth, you reclaim control. Career-wise, this is when your instincts go from background noise to loudspeaker. You've been in a period of inner questioning, asking why you felt stuck, drained, or undervalued in certain roles or partnerships. This week, the universe validates your suspicions. There have been forces keeping you boxed in, whether through office politics, false promises, or simple inertia. With Mars sparking your sector of action, you'll feel driven to demand your due or to walk away from what's stagnant. What's compelling is that your confidence doesn't wobble. You're not asking for scraps. You're negotiating from a place of knowing your contributions are essential. The result could be an unexpected offer or even the surfacing of hidden opportunities that were always meant for you, but delayed by gatekeepers. The theme of justice weaves throughout everything. It's not about revenge. It's about restoration. You're creating balance by refusing to downplay your own needs anymore. In love, that looks like insisting on transparency and loyalty. In work, it looks like being paid fairly and credited appropriately. In your personal growth, it's acknowledging the battles you've fought and giving yourself credit for victories you once brushed aside. The cosmic push here isn't just about demanding fairness from others, it's about delivering it to yourself first. Pay attention to intuition. It's razor-sharp now. Dreams, gut hunches, and flashes of insight will cut through the fog. Trust those nudges, especially around money matters and new faces crossing your path. Someone new could arrive with a charming smile and enticing energy, but the real question is whether their actions match their words. Don't let loneliness or nostalgia cloud your judgment. Remember, you're not operating from scarcity anymore. You're operating from a deep-seated knowledge that what's meant for you will align, not manipulate. Energetically, this is a purge and rise cycle. Expect emotions to run hot. Your temper may flare when confronted with dishonesty, but that fire is cleansing. What matters is how you channel it. You have the choice to deliver truths with sharp precision or to unleash them bluntly. Choose your delivery wisely, because while the truth itself can't be denied, the way it's spoken can decide whether others shut down or finally listen. The cards show others wrestling with shame or regret once confronted with your honesty. This is not your burden to carry. Let them sit with their conscience. Your role is to claim your space and keep moving forward. By the week's end, the energy shifts toward breakthrough. Where things once felt stagnant, you'll sense momentum building. The symbolism of the chariot is powerful here. Forward motion fueled by clarity and determination. Old cycles close with finality, opening doors to commitments and opportunities that resonate with who you've become. In relationships, this could manifest as a new promise or a deepening bond with someone willing to meet you at your level. In career, it's the green light on a project or payout that's long overdue. In personal growth, it's the relief of knowing you've crossed a threshold and there's no going back. Color-wise, violet and deep purple frame your aura, signaling transformation and spiritual elevation. These shades remind you that your journey isn't just material, it's karmic. You're being lifted to operate at a higher frequency, one where you no longer bargain for scraps or play small to keep others comfortable. The lesson is clear. Simplify, cut excess weight, and travel lighter, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. What remains will be pure, strong, and aligned. Cancer, this week, you are not just reacting, you're commanding. What you set into motion now becomes a long-term shift in your destiny. Trust the discomfort. Embrace the revelations and own the authority rising within you. The universe is backing your every step, not because it owes you, but because you've finally stopped underestimating yourself. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Cancer, the tarot reveals a day of powerful shifts and soulful clarity. The energy surrounding you is ripe for breakthroughs, both in love and in personal growth. While recent days may have felt restrictive, the cards show that a new chapter is opening where courage, honesty, and maturity will guide your next steps. Let's explore the journey through 8 tarot cards drawn for you today. Card 1. The Tower. The Tower announces a dramatic shift, Cancer. Though unsettling at first, this upheaval clears away illusions and outdated attachments. For you, this card speaks of breaking free from the emotional prisons you may have felt trapped in, whether in relationships, work, or your inner doubts. What falls apart now is never meant to remain. It is the universe urging you to embrace a new foundation rooted in authenticity. Card 2. The Lovers. Following the Tower comes the Lovers, affirming that out of disruption arises meaningful connection. This card reveals that love is playing a central role in your transformation today. Whether it's the rekindling of a bond, the arrival of a new partner, or clarity about who truly belongs in your heart, the Lovers invite you to choose with integrity. Cancer, your natural gift of nurturing draws people to you. Today, someone may feel almost magnetically pulled into your orbit. Card 3. The Moon. The Moon mirrors your own sign's energy, illuminating hidden truths and subtle fears. This card shows that confusion or mixed signals may cloud your perception in love and personal matters. You may sense someone longing for you, yet holding back out of uncertainty. For you, this is a reminder. Do not let fear of the unknown paralyze you. Trust your intuition. It is your strongest compass. Card 4. Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands signals ignition. This is the spark of inspiration, the fire of new beginnings. Cancer, today you may feel compelled to initiate a project, rekindle your passions, or say yes to an opportunity you've long postponed. The energy is bold, creative, and irresistible. If someone has been hesitant to pursue you, this card hints they are ready to make a move. It is a time of action rather than waiting. Card 5. King of Cups. Here we see emotional maturity in its highest form. The King of Cups represents a love that is stable, wise, and deeply caring. Cancer, you are stepping into connections that value emotional security over fleeting thrills. This could be someone already in your life beginning to show their depth, or a new presence ready to honor your heart with respect. This card also reflects your own growth. You are learning to balance deep sensitivity with strength. Card 6. The World. With the World, completion is at hand. Old cycles end, and triumph shines through. This card assures you that the hardships and delays you've endured are not without purpose. They lead you to a state of greater wholeness. Cancer, you may be on the verge of a personal victory, recognition in your work, or even travel that expands your horizons. The World reminds you, you are not stuck, you are evolving. Card 7. Four of Wands. This is one of the happiest cards for relationships and home life. The Four of Wands predicts harmony, stability, and celebration. Cancer, this speaks directly to your natural desire to build a safe and loving home. A relationship may move toward cohabitation, family commitments, or deeper emotional grounding. If you've doubted whether long-term stability is possible, this card is your reassurance. It is coming. Card 8. The Sun. The Sun closes today's reading with radiant joy. It is the card of confidence, visibility, and childlike happiness. Cancer, your talents are ready to shine, and others will recognize your warmth. You may receive help from influential figures or experience breakthroughs in creative or professional pursuits. Most importantly, the Sun reminds you that after all storms and shadows, your path is blessed with light. Today's reading for Cancer speaks of transformation and renewal. The Tower and the Moon show the breaking down of illusions and the courage to face inner fears, while the Ace of Wands and the Sun highlight the spark of new beginnings and radiant growth. The Lovers, King of Cups, and Four of Wands emphasize the promise of meaningful love and emotional stability, and the World signals triumph over past struggles. Cancer, this is a day where old blockages dissolve and new opportunities arise. Trust your heart. Embrace the clarity coming your way, and step boldly into the life you are meant to build. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Cancer. Today's financial energy is shimmering with potential, suggesting that you are stepping into a moment of expansion that you may not have experienced for some time. The World card emphasizes the idea of cycles closing and rewards coming into view. You've been working steadily, even when progress felt slow, and now the fruits of that persistence begin to show. The sense of triumph that surrounds your finances is not about chance. It is about effort finally aligning with opportunity. The Ace of Wands adds a spark of inspiration, encouraging you to think beyond traditional financial strategies. A creative idea, side project, or bold move could open a fresh stream of income. Don't be afraid to experiment. What may seem unconventional could become surprisingly lucrative. When your imagination combines with your practical side, abundance naturally follows. Luck also plays a subtle but vital role today. Small risks taken with confidence can turn into unexpected wins. Whether through chance encounters, timely advice, or fortunate coincidences, you may notice the universe offering gentle nudges toward prosperity. This is a reminder that good fortune often rewards those who stay alert and seize opportunities quickly. Still, balance remains key. Cancer's natural instinct is to secure stability, sometimes holding too tightly to what feels safe. Yet the cards caution against clinging to outdated financial patterns. The Tower reminds you that unexpected shifts, even if disruptive, can redirect you toward greater prosperity. What initially looks like loss may actually be liberation from something limiting. Recognition is also highlighted today. The World suggests that your financial skills or accomplishments may be acknowledged by others, potentially bringing in offers or partnerships that increase your resources. This isn't just about money, It's about validation that your efforts have worth. Finally, the sun shines upon your financial outlook, promising clarity, joy, and growth. This card is a reminder that wealth isn't only measured in numbers, but in the freedom to live authentically. A breakthrough in money matters may illuminate how to build not just financial security, but also the kind of life that feels aligned with your values. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for October 2nd are 22, 5, 70, 34, 55, 92. Daily love. Love is the heartbeat of today's reading, Cancer, and the cards reveal both intensity and clarity. The lovers signify that a pivotal choice may soon define your romantic path. You are being called to align your relationships with your deepest values, not merely fleeting desires. The power of love is strong, but so is the necessity of honesty, both with yourself and others. The moon indicates that you, or someone close to you, may be experiencing confusion. Feelings may not be expressed directly, and this can create uncertainty about where things stand. Yet, this card also confirms that you are at the center of someone's thoughts, their emotions clouded by both longing and hesitation. Your magnetism today is undeniable. It draws attention, even from those who are unsure of how to approach you. The King of Cups brings the promise of mature love. Unlike fleeting attractions, this energy reflects stability, emotional depth, and someone willing to treat your heart with care. If you've longed for a partner who understands the importance of empathy and loyalty, this card suggests that such energy is moving closer to your orbit. The Four of Wands further grounds the message by pointing toward stability, harmony, and commitments that lead to shared homes and long-term bonds. For those already in relationships, this card can symbolize a deeper level of partnership, moving in together, engagements, or creating traditions that solidify your connection. Still, the Tower reminds us that transformation often precedes love's clarity. If your past has been marked by heartbreak or lingering doubts, this is the time when old illusions crumble, leaving space for authentic love to enter. Cancer's heart is tender but resilient, and this reading shows that your vulnerability is your strength. Ultimately, today is about releasing fear and trusting in the renewal of love. Whether with someone new, a partner who is evolving, or through your own self-love, the cards show that your heart is preparing for a chapter marked by passion, security, and truth. At work, in your career, Cancer, today's cards forecast a landscape of disruption followed by renewal. The Tower reveals sudden changes in the workplace, perhaps shifts in leadership, responsibilities, or even the collapse of outdated structures. While this may feel destabilizing at first, it clears the ground for stronger, more authentic progress. The Ace of Wands infuses your professional life with a rush of creative momentum. A new project, idea, or opportunity could inspire you to take initiative where you've previously held back. This is your moment to pitch, propose, or pursue with courage. Others may be surprised by your sudden boldness, but the energy is on your side. The world shows that you are close to completing a significant cycle of work, recognition, achievement, or even the conclusion of a long-term effort is within reach. Some Cancers may even find that their work leads them toward global connections or opportunities for travel. What once felt narrow now expands into something much larger. Visibility is another theme that shines today, emphasized by the sun. Your talents are hard to overlook, and those in positions of influence are more likely to notice your contributions. This is a card of confidence, urging you to step into the spotlight rather than hiding behind modesty. The moon reminds you, however, that not all colleagues or work environments are as transparent as you might hope. Be cautious with office politics and trust your intuition when something feels off. Clarity will come, but you must remain vigilant. Ultimately, your work life is entering a transformative stage. What ends now may initially seem daunting, but it paves the way for greater creative freedom, recognition, and success. Embrace flexibility, and you'll see how disruption turns into advancement. Health. Cancer. Your health story today weaves together both caution and vitality. The moon warns that not everything about your well-being may be clear. Subtle symptoms, stress, or emotional undercurrents could be affecting your body in ways you haven't fully acknowledged. Listen carefully to your inner signals. Your intuition often picks up what the rational mind misses. The Tower indicates that sudden realizations about your health could emerge. This may be a wake-up call to break habits that undermine your well-being. Whether it's diet, rest, or managing stress, now is the time to shift patterns before they escalate into larger concerns. Consider this an opportunity, not a setback. The King of Cups highlights the link between emotional balance and physical health. As a Cancer, your body often mirrors your emotional state. Moments of calm and stability bring resilience, while prolonged stress can manifest physically. Prioritize emotional self-care, meditation, journaling, or therapy could be as crucial to your health as nutrition or exercise. The Sun brings reassurance of vitality. It suggests an upswing in energy, improved immunity, and a renewed zest for life. Outdoor activities, time in the sunlight, or creative outlets may enhance both your physical and mental state. This is a day when movement and joy go hand in hand. Holistic balance is emphasized again. Integrating physical care with emotional awareness creates a foundation of long-term wellness. Don't overlook the basics. Hydration, balanced meals, and rest are essential, even when life feels busy. Ultimately, your health today is about harmonizing the body and spirit. By shedding old habits and embracing clarity, you open the door to radiant well-being. Trust that small, consistent changes now will create lasting vitality. Family and friends. Family dynamics come into focus with a warm, stabilizing energy. The Four of Wands suggests joy within the household, perhaps celebrations, reunions, or the strengthening of bonds. Cancer's natural affinity for home and family makes this card especially significant. Today may feel like a reminder that family is both anchor and inspiration. The King of Cups highlights your role as mediator or emotional guide within the family. Loved ones may turn to you for counsel, recognizing your deep empathy. Your ability to provide calm reassurance will be essential in resolving misunderstandings or strengthening ties. The world suggests that a chapter in family life is coming to completion. This may mean children moving into new stages, elders closing significant cycles, or your household itself reaching a milestone. Change within family is natural and often bittersweet, but it carries the promise of renewal. The Tower, while disruptive in other contexts, can bring cleansing energy to family ties. If lingering tensions have persisted, today may provide the opportunity to confront and release them. By clearing the air, stronger relationships are built. Patience and compassion will be your tools. The Moon shows that not everyone in the family may be clear in their communication or intentions. As Cancer, you are sensitive enough to feel beneath the surface, but also strong enough to maintain balance even in the midst of confusion. Ultimately, family brings both grounding and growth today. With your nurturing presence, you help create stability and harmony, turning the home into a sanctuary where all feel supported. Compatibility. Cancer, your emotional depth and intuitive nature make you resonate most strongly with other water signs. Scorpio connects with you through passion and intensity, while Pisces offers an almost mystical bond of compassion and shared sensitivity. These signs understand your emotions without the need for words. Earth signs also provide strong compatibility. Virgo and Taurus bring stability and grounded practicality to balance your flowing nature. Capricorn, in particular, is highlighted today. Its steady, determined energy complements your nurturing tendencies, creating a bond built on loyalty and shared values. Fire signs, though different in rhythm, add vitality to your world. Leo draws out your playful side, while Sagittarius encourages you to dream bigger and embrace adventure. Aries can challenge you, but also ignite passion. With these signs, balance is essential. You must honor your need for security while allowing them freedom of expression. Air signs bring stimulation and curiosity. Gemini and Libra can captivate you with charm and conversation, while Aquarius may intrigue you with vision and originality. Yet, these connections may sometimes feel unsteady if emotional needs aren't met. Your highest compatibility today lies in relationships where your intuition is honored. whether with water, earth, fire, or air. The key is that your partner values depth, loyalty, and the sanctuary you naturally create. Trust your heart's wisdom. The cards affirm that your compatibility flourishes when you feel emotionally safe and spiritually connected. Your lucky color today. Gold is your color today. It represents vitality, optimism, and abundance, reflecting the energy of the sun. Wearing or surrounding yourself with this color can amplify confidence and attract positive recognition. The phrase of the day. The moment you release fear, you give yourself permission to embrace joy. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.